Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my FIFA 20 career mode with Manchester United. We are starting with the pre-match press conferences. We are about to head into our next game at the Etihad, the Manchester derby, City against United. Can Rashford excel past recent poor performances? I think it's probably fair to say they have been poor. I mean, he has been an important player for us, but he just hasn't... well, he's lacked the goals which he needs to be scoring. Inconsistent results are really testing the team's Champions League ambitions. I don't think that's true, really. I mean, we're not even halfway through the season. And I think after the last episode, we are back on track, back to winning ways. So nothing to worry about at the moment. Our previous match ended 1-0 against Spurs, the league leaders, who up until that point were yet to be beaten. How should we take that into the next game against City? Close call motivates us. The players will do well again. We were dominant in that game against Spurs, so I'm feeling pretty positive that we can take that type of performance once again into the Manchester derby. Why not? We'll go for it, no doubt. So just quickly, I'm not sure whether Brandon Williams deserves a bit of a call-up. He's been doing well in the games that he has featured in so far this season. Only two, I know, but those two games he has performed really well. I think Ben Chilwell will get the call-up, but we'll see what happens. Marcus Rashford could be doing a lot better goal-wise. 21 appearances so far in all competitions and only 5 goals. But then again, his overall rating 7.6. He has been an important player. It's just those goals. If we can get him starting to score those goals alongside Martial, we're going to be unstoppable. What a way to kick off this episode. City against United, the Manchester derby for the first time this season. Looking forward to it. We went unbeaten in the last episode. We beat Sheffield United. We beat Villa. We beat Spurs, who up until that game were unbeaten in the league. They were the top goal scorers as well. We kept a clean sheet in that game. City, best defensive side so far. They've only conceded 6 this season. Let's see what we can do in this game. Here is their lineup. Cancelo does start. They've got David Silva, Fernandinho and Kevin De Bruyne. There's such a threat everywhere on the pitch for City. Sterling, Aguero. We're going to be up against it today. It's definitely, if anything, a better team than Spurs, I think. So we'll see. For United, pretty much the same team that beat Spurs. Dan James starts alongside Martial and Rashford up top. Come on, United. There is Raheem Sterling, always a tricky one to keep a hold of as he's in the box here. Cuts it back to Kevin De Bruyne. And David De Gea, how we've got away with that, I don't know, as Aguero almost headed it in. Throw taken. Here's James Maddison now. Scott McTominay, who's keeping things ticking over just nicely in midfield for United. Back to Pogba. It's fallen for Martial. It's 1-0. First blood in the Manchester derby. And it's that man who's in form at the moment. The Frenchman, Anthony Martial, who scores again. Just cannot stop scoring at the moment. And again, he turns on the ball on his left. Lindelof. United getting pressured here. That's to be expected. We might fan a way through here though with Rashford. Space opening up for Martial. We've carved them apart. Martial one-on-one with Ederson. And he's struck it straight at the keeper. Tries to turn back on it. And there goes the danger for City. Kevin De Bruyne finds Zinchenko. Kevin De Bruyne again. Already put David De Gea to work. Look at this. Space opening up for Bernardo Silva. And David De Gea has been beaten. Oh, how has he managed that one? A powerful header. Powerful neck muscles as well to get such impact on it. And David De Gea unable to stop the ball from flying up into the roof of his own net. Maddison to Pogba. Here's Lindelof. McTominay. Brilliant football from United. James Maddison causing a few problems there for Ederson in goal. Maddison through for Martial. Run made by Pogba. Shields the ball well. Creating that space. Pogba in on goal. And it is a finish and a half from the Frenchman. The French duo working wonders at the moment for United. These two in fine form. United 2-1 up now against City as we take the lead for the second time in this game. Looking really good. Tomney for Pogba. Martial. It's brilliant from United. And James Madison! Where on earth did that come from? It's an absolute thunderbolt from Madison. It's 3-1 now, right before half time. And the United fans in absolute raptures, as you'd imagine. No, I would be. 3-1 up against City before half time. And what a goal. So much power. Lindelof. United playing with a high line here at the moment. Wan-Bissaka going all the way back to base with David De Gea. Trying to open up some space here in between the lines. Trying to stretch City. It's through from Martial to Rashford. Rashford in on goal. 1-1. Get in. Rashford needed that goal. And it's come at such a vital time in such a vital game. Well, who would have thought City heading into this game currently had the best defensive record so far this season at almost the halfway stage, and now they're 4-1 down. Manchester is red as United have beaten City by 4-1. Doesn't get any better than that, does it, against our rivals? 4-1 at the Etihad. Huge boos around the ground here. What a fantastic performance. What a result. Really is. We'll quickly do the post-match press conference here. We've got to. After beating City, after hammering City 4-1, today's match marked the end of Rashford's rather drawn-out scoring drought. Can this be a turnaround in his fortune? We'll stick with success breeds confidence. Or I hope he keeps it up. We need him to keep it up. It's a good platform now to go on and continue this form for the rest of the season, hopefully. He needed that goal. Madison is continuing his hot run of form. How satisfied are you with his performance today? It's been brilliant since signing in the summer from Leicester. He's a fantastic player, deserves all the praise he gets. Hope he can continue to amaze us. United are unbeaten so far in the Premier League. No, we're not. We've already lost one game. Maybe unbeaten in the last 4 or 5 games, yeah, but not the season overall. But there we go. Sooner or later, we will concede, so I'll not turn the streak into an obsession.
Thanks so
and
much.
There we go. Decent press conference. So that was also James Madison's first goal for the club. What a game to score it as well. One he'll always remember, I'm sure. First goal for United. It comes in the Manchester derby where we beat them 4-1. Fantastic performance all around. We hardly let them breathe really in that game in front of their home fans. Or well, the ones that actually showed up. So there's the league table. But yeah, we're still 5th. But again, the form that we are in at the moment in the Premier League, things are certainly looking up. We're 3 points ahead of Arsenal, who have turned things around slightly as well. They're up to 6th. But we're still 3 points behind Liverpool. But we've closed the gap now on Man City, who we beat in the last game. We're now 6 points behind them. If we continue with this form, we'll find ourselves in a Champions League spot in no time. And hopefully, if we can get there, we can cement that spot and make it our own. We could even charge towards the title if we continue this form. Let's do this then. Let's get out of the way and done with. It's the final group game of the Europa League on a Thursday night. We're up against AZ Alkmaar. Again, many changes made. We need it as well. We need some fresh legs out there after our last 2 brutal games against Spurs and City. So Greenwood comes in alongside Chong and Dylan Levitt. It's a good opportunity to see what the likes of Levitt and Brandon Williams can bring to this team. And Levitt's just found Jesse Lingard here, who's going to go all the way. Shoots, scores. It's 1-0, 16 minutes in. It's a goal for Jesse Lingard, but more importantly, it's an assist for Dylan Levitt, who has a bright future ahead of him in this team, in this career mode series. No doubt. Stengs. We all know Calvin Stengs from my PES 20 series. Almost got the equaliser there. Dallo clears. It's comfortable in the end for Romero. Time ticking then for Alkmaar, who are a goal behind. I don't think if they get a win here anyway, or even a draw, I don't think they're through to the next round. I think they're out anyway. Oh, where did that come from? It's 1-1. It's an equaliser. No one else celebrating with him. What? Are the rest of his teammates not happy with him? I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's a decent goal. On the volley. Hit first time as well. Has Sergio Romero well and truly beaten. But yet no one went and celebrated with him. Hello darkness, my old friend. Dan James. Powering forwards here. Oof, almost made it 2-1. And Greenwood on the follow-up. It's going to be a corner. Where's that landing? Mason Greenwood, first time. And Jesse Lingard always ready to receive the ball. Lingard cuts back. It's in for Mason Greenwood. Oh, what a header. 2-1 United. And it's an absolute beauty. What a header from Mason Greenwood, the teenager. Well and truly powerful. Well and truly past the keeper. A good win in our final group game of the UEFA Europa League. We already knew we were advancing through to the next stage of the competition. So to win here in our final game, to win the group, it's just a nice little run out really for some of the fringe players in the team. And a good opportunity to get match fitness to peak and allow some of the other first team players to get fit for our next game. So the group stages are over. We have indeed won our group after winning 5 and just drawing the one game. We didn't lose at all in the group stages, and AZ Alkmaar, who we've just played, only managed to pick up 1 point. I wonder who will get in the next round. That's going to be it for this episode. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you all soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.